smiling a bit. Okay, he's going to switch it over to the cannon. Also something that can, you know, stick up there on the top side and farm away.
Going catastrophic. As now they're looking to maybe turn that gear around.
Oh man, double taunt, and here comes Tarzan. First blood in the bottom side, flash cocoon follow up.
Fully aware this is what's going on here.
Taunt's gonna come in, the damage will be denied. Look at that damage coming out here as he is gonna steal it. Tarzan saying hello. But already 4 members here, and Tarzan's moving away. So they are just gonna give this one away. No steal. Going to the side of Viper. Right before the timer was up of that Rift Herald, that should be able to get this first blood turret and the plates given to both him and Sword.
Ardent Sensor. We need Kog'Maw, Twitch, every game, Janna, Soraka, Lulu, Karma bottom lane.
And is gonna go down at 20 minutes into the game. What? It's not really, and you know, it doesn't seem like Damwon seems to care.
Oh no, Damwon knows. Damwon knows at this point.
They know now, yeah.
Oh man!
Look at the 2 guys just not letting them get in. The amount of stuns and oh man, the zoning that comes out of Lehens and Toby.
Viper!
Yeah, Viper just says, "Hello, I've got Baron now." Got Braum and Tank Jarvan in it. Sandra's pretty tanky too.
Yeah,
just not a lot of kills, just a lot of people. Yeah, must have been. We didn't see that happen.
Yeah.
So it's down.
And threatening a taunt.
Oh, we're having a TP come in. They want to get onto Viper, and he's gonna flash here. He's barely out of range, and finally, looks like the Red Smite able to take down and get that kill. But meanwhile, turrets are going down, and they expended a lot.
Yeah, they got
to
the
get on in there and
teleport
get the kill.
Out of Lissandra. They're trying to push back in mid, but that's just not going to happen. As if Showmaker left and recalled right here, you can almost be. Oh man!
That's not a visual bug. That's the Scion coming from behind. Hello! Oh, gonna get right on top of that Braum. He's eventually gonna kill him with the help of Lehens.
Viper has teleport.
Viper, will he get into this fight? Looks like Sword gonna flash on in for that kill.
Viper and Sword should both just teleport top, I'm assuming.
That might.
Right now.
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah.
Okay. Waited a little bit on that one as, okay, we're just going to be zoning out Showmaker and eventually going for the kill here. Nice flash away, though. Good escape. Kills there from Showmaker.
Oh, they want to end the game, I think. They're going to be coming for it. Viper.
Going for the quick one here.
He didn't actually buy a Sword elixir that would give you the second one is Cloud.
So what's the third one? Cloud from Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah. that is frustrated by an Aatrox and a Scion, and so right now, okay, Jovi crashes into the wall.
Well, he got behind him as Beryl wants to stand beside Nuclear, but Nuclear says no. Oh, hell, oh, okay, we're going on in.
Right.
Canyon and Showmaker, they're like, oh, okay, take me with you. Flame's like, hey, I wanted to be part of this fight as well, part of this fight. As,
yeah, this game's over.
That's going to be it, guys. GG. Griffin are going to take game number 1 in dominating fashion. This was not a close game.
And the turrets will end up going down here, as Flame will have to watch on as his base is down.
Well, you don't do damage to Jovi. Lehens has stopwatch. They might even kill him in the pit here. Not quite. As Jovi, he's going home. GG. Game number 1, Griffin. Stop.
The J4 and the Lissandra, they want to be close quarters, as does the Lucian, and Swain just wants you to be on top of him.
They know exactly where it is. Punch doesn't seem to get that as the TP's coming in. Nice cocoon, but he's going to be hopped on. Pop there as Punch going to take a bunch of damage. Q comes in.
Lissandra passive.
First blood as well, and that extra damage coming in. So they just give away that red buff, and now we're looking for another play up here. They're really trying to push the issue here. Cocoon does land onto Sword. W out of Swain here. Sword has to flash away, but there's that E. Gets the damage, lands it in. Will get the kill, but Punch in a lot of damage. It's going to be dunked back. Tarzan actually able to dodge the shock blast there from Flame. And Showmaker, with that ult running, is going to delay this for quite a while. Jovi got to get in there with the aftershock now, still doing that consistent damage. Can he get the kill? Doesn't look like it as Flame now. trying to do his own
Flame's out of mana.
version of the 1v2, but now I feel like he's gotten himself into a pretty weak situation. Now they're trying to turn onto Toby. The stopwatch comes in, but down will go Flame at the end of it, and they get a double kill over to the Lightning comes down onto the support. They are able to burst it down. We'll see if Damwon can catch anyone on the backside. They want to turn onto Swain here.
Oh, that
Lightning
binding.
is going to land max range. Knock up as well, and they kill the Swain before he can even use his ultimate, but they are going to get that second one in the end, make it 3 on top of the Infernal Drake. Only nuclear.
That this is happening. First turret of the game going to go over.
Maybe they give her a little, you know,
thing
on the
bottom.
backside.
Whoa!
Okay, Showmaker. Viper says.
Super ham.
Okay, now we're going to be
That
diving onto Flame here. Trying to turn it around. Doesn't even bother flashing as he knew he was dead. Down goes the Flame once again in the top lane. Have the top laner, and okay, we're just going to go 4v4. It is going to go the way of Damwon here. Lots of feathers pulled through, but you guys, you knew the end of this fight before it even began. And maybe they just said, hey, we don't know exactly. Okay, hit him again. Poor Punchman, he's just getting dunked again. Oh, the boomerang is going to sail wide. Doesn't matter. As the last auto attack. And you mentioned the tilt drakes, not to cut you off, but it does feel like every time someone, when he is this far ahead on the Lissandra,
He's going to be able.
not willing to take that risk here tonight. I suppose going to come in as TP is being used here, and Sword trying to shut them down. They get the binding here on Abram, but Void is going to get away unless...
Griffin were repelled off of the Baron.
Oh boy.
Oh man.
Fame's alone here and has to flash away. Viper, dash and flash straight in his face.
And now that Sword has given the rest of Griffin confirmation that they will not be trying to contest the Baron, you can see slowly but surely Griffin members are peeling off the Baron and trying to run to the Infernal. Teleport coming in.
That is going to go the way of Punch here, but Nuclear's getting so low. Sword is going in by himself. Where did the Zaya even go? As Lahan's gonna force a flash away, the Swain is TPing into the base. As they can't fight this one punch. I feel like he's gonna get binded again.
Oh man, that would just be the icing on the cake.
Well, nearly able to get that execute, but not quite. Oh, will it happen?
Oh no.
It's getting close to the Morgana.
No. No.
Here it is, here it is. Oh, he got it, yes! Excellent performance from him, as well as the rest of the Griffin boys, as we're just pushing all the lanes now.
Lahenz runs backward to buff the incoming wave, knows that he's not really needed right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
Doom
it.
push.
This is the Doom push. All 3 lanes are synchronized.
Yeah.
And so, this is about to be all she wrote. All the Baron minions are going to be here as well.
Okay, well.
All right, well, oh, that's a binding.
Yep,
Okay.
it's going to land onto Nuclear. At least he's gotten an escape here, but it's not going to escape death this time around as Viper finally goes down, and Griffin kind of just toying with their food, just playing around right now, ignoring the Swain. Trying to kill the Nexus, but are they going to be able to do it? Sword trying to get on in. It looks like they will have enough damage in the end as Lissandra's a good champion. GG 2-0 to the side of Griffin. They shut him down, and they are going to the finals, guys. They do clinch that first place spot, and it will be one other team up against Griffin for the LCK Spring Split 2019 finals.
And what a true final boss they actually are for Spring 2019 here. Lahenz with another super impressive performance in game number 2. I really feel like even though Chovy and Tarzan did that very impressive top 2v2, and Chovy with the initial teleport, the lane kingdom from level 3, I feel like Lahenz was really on point yet again. I really think he should get a double MVP.
she's going to translate this interview. We'll be right back.
Thank you very much, guys. This is Susan with the Turbo Translation. And Griffin is going to the final, and they have clinched their spot in the first place. So we're going to be joined by Toby and Lehan from Griffin. Finally reached the milestone. How do you feel about that? I mean, I always just focus on my performance. I'm a grown up. I don't care about something outside of the game. What about you, Toby? Were you expecting some MVP? Not really. Just as usual. I just focus on playing games. I see some disagreements going on over there. And we saw CV Max with his thumbs up after game number 1. What kind of feedback did he give you after game? Well, he just said, well done, guys. I mean, I'm a support player who never get outshined. You know, I'm never able to get MVP, so it's very usual. However, today you were performing so well and you just first picked Galio. So was that okay to let them play Braum and Lissandra? I mean, I'm always confident whatever just my opponents take whenever I play Galio. And you kind of counter-picked Lissandra with Sion. Was that a ready pick for Lissandra? I mean, even before Sion got nerfed, I did practice playing it up against Lissandra, and we were just thinking of some picks to play against Lissandra today, and I thought it was a very viable pick, so I just ended up locking in Sion. And Lehan, actually, you guys were ganked in the very early phase of game, but you managed to survive and absorbed all the damage and kind of gave your revenge on them with Elise. I mean, it happens all the time, you know, 8 out of 10 times. And I just felt something weird is happening, but we were luckily just absorbing all the damage and survive and just fight back. Tarzan's counter gank was really significant. Were you expecting them to push lane that much at that moment? Well, I'm not sure about that. I just don't remember that moment exactly. But we thought that they might try another one, so Tarzan was just waiting in the back so he can just make a counter gank. And Lehan, we want to know about you're checking the Herald that they were trying so early. I mean, I was just trying to place my control ward in the Herald pit, but I couldn't see the Herald in my vision, so Tarzan was yelling like he's trying the Herald, so we just wanted to stop it, and we were able to make kill and also take the Herald. So your one attempt to place the ward brought so many good results. You were very lucky, and I think there was an outplay. I mean, it's all from your play, placing that ward. And Toby, we want to ask you about your item build. First item was Redemption. I mean, a lot of Griffin players are always going support items, even including the Redemption Olaf. Well, I just saw someone playing Redemption Sion, so I just tried it in the solo queue for several times. And every time I played it, when I put damage with my Redemption, actually I am able to make kills quite easily than I expected. And also it's a very useful item during the skirmishes, and also it's a support item, so it's really cheap, so I just bought it. I mean, the Redemption Olaf was also from solo queue. It's really interesting. However, buying Redemption early, which means they're buying all their core items very late, so does that kind of concern you? I mean, if you just get money by farming, well, it doesn't really matter. In game 2, you played Lissandra on your side this time. And CV Max also mentioned that Lissandra is a win Sandra. It's a really viable pick right now. What are your thoughts about Lissandra right now? I mean, I think Lissandra has a priority against any kind of champions in the laning phase. And Chovy, you also said that you're comfortable whenever you play Lissandra or your opponent playing Lissandra, and it also happened today again. So which game was easier for you, game 1 or 2? Game 1 was easier. It was more comfortable because I knew that I will never die. So I felt really comfortable playing that game.
완벽한 경기력 보여주셨습니다. 10분대 탑에서의 전투 기억나시나요?
And do you remember this fight at the top lane around 10 minutes? It was a very long skirmish over there. So what was going on over there? Well, I mean, I tried to open a fight there, but we were actually very low in health. But we were just able to focus till the end of the fight, so I was able to survive. I mean, the commentator was actually saying that both teams were doing so well, and the gap wasn't really different at that fight. Yeah, I agree that we all did well. But before this fight, there were a difference in the scaling between the players, so that was a result of that gap.
교전에서도 좋은 모습으로 나타났습니다. 자, 리엔즈 선수
Lian.
이제는 그리핀이 위에서 기다리는
Griffin
입장이에요.
will be waiting on their other teams to reach up to the finals.
마음가짐일 것 같은데요. 어떠신가요, 기분이?
So, how do you feel about that? I mean, I'm really happy that we're going straight to Jamsil, but the split is not over, so we're gonna just do our best, even better than we always did in the upcoming 2 series.
초비 선수도 이제
And
결승이 올
Chovy,
때까지 2 경기 이후에도
after the 2 matches, you have a long break to maintain your performance. So how are you gonna spend that time? Well, I'll just play a lot of games. That will be it.
게임 수를 많이 유지를 해서 경기력 유지하시길 바라겠습니다. 오늘 팬분들이 정말
And
좋은
there were a
자리에
lot of fans
오셨습니다.
supporting you guys out here at the arena.
한 말씀 부탁드릴게요.
Any message for them?
원래는 제가 MVP 안 받고 초비가
Well,
받아서 1등해야 되는데
Actually, Chovy should have gotten the MVP to reach the first place, but I'm really happy that I was able to pick up the MVP, and I always appreciate all the love and support from my fans, and we're going to do our best to prepare our upcoming matchups.
초비 선수에게는 또 남은 2 경기도 있으니까요. 이렇게 배려를 많이 해주셨고요. 초비 선수도
Chovy,
팬분들께
any message for your fans?
한 말씀 부탁드릴게요.
경기하는 거
Well, thank you for watching us performing, and I always appreciate all your support. Thank you.
정규 스플릿 1위 확정 다시 한번 축하드리고요.
Once again,
남은
congratulations
경기도 계속 기대해 보도록
securing your
하겠습니다.
spot at the
오늘
first
인터뷰
place, and thank you
감사합니다.
very much for this interview. So this will be the end of the interview with Lian and Chovy from Griffin, and I'm going to pass it back to our casters. Thank you.
Thank you, Ji-sun, for that wonderful translation as Chovy gets the tie there in the MVP. Lehens, I love the grin he's got on every single interview as well. It just feels like he's having a great time, as he should be, as they have secured the final spot. They're going straight to Damshu for that final match.
Yep. And they managed to get it for themselves. And on the other side of the bracket, though, the race still remains for the 9th place spot. If you want to call it a
I know
race.
you're going to say the 5th place spot. That's the playoff spot, you know?
Well, that spot still remains too, Brendan, but come on.
Yeah,
All right.
true.
Afrika and KT, I mean, they're neck and neck at -12. So that's the real nail biter on that side. And tomorrow's matches, Afrika versus Kingzone will end the night, whereas Hanwha Life versus Sandbox will kick it off.